Well, it's morning time. I got back from my cuss fishing trip last night. I fished until 10 o'clock. I got off the ice by 11, and I was back in the cabin here by about 11:30. Went to bed at 12:30. So sometimes fishing does take a full day. Sad to say, the fishing was not very good last night. I fished until 10 o'clock for cusk. I did not catch any cusk. I will be going back out to the fish house this morning around 9 o'clock. But I had something here in the driveway I wanted to show you real quick. I was sitting in my cabin. I got up this morning, built a fire, and put on a pot of coffee. And one thing about a cabin off the front of the porch, especially the front of the porch, is you know all of the trees. You sit there and have coffee and you watch them blow. Well, this morning I was looking out there, and one of the trees had a great big gray spot in it. And I said, that's kind of odd. I know it's not supposed to be there. So I got out the binoculars and I looked down the driveway, and there was a porcupine up in the top of that tree. Well, I like to eat porcupine, so I might not have caught a fish yesterday, but I got myself a porcupine this morning at 6:30 as soon as I crawled out of bed. I had a 22 Magnum with a 4x12 scope on it, and I dropped one of them 22 Magnums right into his lookers. So I've got a porcupine now for my Dutch oven. Like I said, I like to eat porcupine. If you've been following any of my videos, most of my diet is made up of wild game. And you have to be an opportunist to be that kind of a woodsman. I have about 70 to 80% of my diet is either deer, bear, moose, or now this case gonna be a porcupine. So enough of that, I'm gonna show you the porcupine, then I'm gonna skin him, clean him, and get him ready for the Dutch oven. I won't be showing you any of that gory stuff. I don't like to videotape that stuff. So I'll show you the carcass when he's all finished and ready for the Dutch oven. But right now I just wanted to show you, I can get out of this meal, out of this porcupine, I can eat on him for at least 3 days, maybe 4 days, cooked in a Dutch oven. I'll cook him with potatoes and gravy and all that stuff. And if you haven't had porcupine, you're missing out on one of the delicacies of the Maine woods. So there's my porcupine. I got my axe there to help me with getting rid of his feet and stuff like that, and his tailbone, all that stuff. I will skin him from the belly back. That's how you do a porcupine. But I just wanted to show you, I didn't catch a fish yesterday, but I still got about 4 days worth of eating. So after I get him skun, I'll be headed back for the fish house. I will be fishing for lake trout and salmon today until about 5 o'clock this evening, 5:30. And maybe I'll have some luck on the Lakers today. So thank you for watching the video.